Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to make the kimchi wonton soup. I will show you how to step by step to make this delicious wonton soup. Ingredient I'm using is pork, and this pork I got it from Mishiwa from a Japanese market. Is Sakura pork. They have a special kind organic grown pasteurized pork. And also I used the kimchi, Wonton Skin. The shrimp that I got it is a frozen shrimp. I put it in a salty water, like 1 teaspoon salt, and then fill out the pan with water, and then soak the shrimp into it and let the frozen smell come out. And the noodle that we're going to eat it with, and also the base, I use a shortcut. I just get the chicken bone broth from Chilicho. And also I have the Chinese chai to add it to the wonton. Let's talk about the pork. Pork I use 2 kinds. I use the ground pork, and also I use pork belly. The reason I need to use 2 kinds is I need the pork belly, I need the fat add to the meat, and also when you bite on the wonton, it's more chewy and have more substance to chew on. Okay, let me show you how to cut the pork belly and then combine together. Wash it and then make sure every ingredient, make sure you have to dry it. Use a paper towel to dry the pork belly. When you cut it, it doesn't slip and it's more stable on the table. Okay, and you just cut it into a big piece, and then from a big piece you just stack it up together and cut into a small pieces. Keep doing this for the whole pork belly. And then we have to marinate this pork to at least like couple hours if possible. I have approximately 1 pound of ground pork and pork belly together, so I will have add like 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and also I will have some sweet cooking season, like to make it like have some wine in here, a little bit sugar. I probably will put like 1 teaspoon sugar. I put same thing, 1 tablespoon oyster sauce. I will mix it together, and then meantime I will add some water to it, probably 1 tablespoon first. This is, when you feel it is still firm, you want to add a little bit more water. Now I feel that it's kind of firm, and let me add like 1 more tablespoon water. You want to keep stirring and to make sure you feel it's very loose. Next thing is I take out some kimchi, and approximately around 4 tablespoons kimchi. You just want to cut it into a small piece also. After you chop the kimchi into a small piece, and you can just drop it into the pork, the ground pork, and then I will use my hand to mix it together. Okay, the kimchi will add some kimchi flavor into the pork. If you feel it is still, very firm, you want to add a little bit more water to it. Like same thing, 1/2 teaspoon. Now we set aside and then prepare the shrimp. Now what we have to do is we will save the shell, and then we just only need them inside the meat of the shrimp. Take the head out and slowly peel the skin away from the the shrimp meat. We take it out, and then when you're almost at the end, you just hold the tail and then pinch it and pull it out, and you get one shrimp. Now, after you take the shell out, you want to take the vein, slowly cut it in the back of the shrimp, and open up. You will see this dark, vein. This part, the intestine. I'm not sure it's intestine or what, but you want to take it out completely and wash it, and that's how you prepare the shrimp. After we clean all the shrimp, and make sure that we just have to cut it into a small piece, and after we cut it in the small piece, we have to marinate that. And put some sesame oil to it, and like 1 teaspoon, and then we want to also add some pepper. Black pepper, the best is use white pepper. I don't have any white pepper right now, so I just add the black pepper to it and mix it together. What happened is the pork, we want to add some pepper to the pork too. Okay, now after you marinate a couple minutes, and then we add the shrimp into the pork, the ground pork. I will mix it together. After you mix it, I guess we have to add a little bit more pepper to it too. Okay, it's not enough. We have to add some more pepper. Approximately 1 to 2 teaspoons pepper, and mix it together, okay? And let it rest for a few hours. The next ingredient that we have to prepare is Chinese chai, and we have to cut it in a small piece so we can combine it with the ground pork. What we have to do is the first 1 inch with the white part, you don't want it, and it's real tough. So you want to cut it off and put it one side, and we just want the green part. We probably cut 1 centimeter, very small one, not too big, okay? 1 centimeter. We can just lift the end to one side for another dish, and this is enough for the wonton. And then I will add the chai into here. And now I add some sesame oil into the Chinese chai to add flavor to the dish. And then use your hand and mix it. So this is just wait for a couple hours, and then we will start wrapping into a dumpling, into a wonton shape, and then cook it. So I will cover up with a ceramic wrap, and then cover this up and put in a refrigerator for at least 2 hours to 3 hours. 2 hours is the best, and if you have time, overnight is the best too. So after leave it there for 2 hours, and then we will come back and start wrapping the wonton. I just add some shrimp, the shell, into a pot, and then let me turn on the heat. What I'm going to do is add some avocado oil into the shell and stir fry it. In this way, the flavor of the shrimp will come out. So when I make this broth with the chicken bone broth, will add the shrimp flavor. So for your wonton soup is really delicious. So we just have to wait until the shrimp turn into the pink color. Then we will add the chicken bone broth into that. See the shrimp, the shell is turned into the pink color. I can smell the flavor. The shrimp smell is coming out. At this point, we'll probably cook a few more minutes, and then we pour the chicken bone broth into the shrimp. So don't waste anything. Given that the shrimp have a shell, don't put it in the trash can. Just go ahead and use it and to add flavor into your bone broth. I use high heat to stir fry this the shrimp. After like a couple minutes now, the shrimp is turned into pink now. Let's look at that, the color of the shrimp. See, look at, it's really delicious now. Okay, after you hear all the burning, we have some wine, like some cooking wine. We can put this into here a little bit. Since I don't have I would run out of a cooking wine, so I use this sweet cooking wine and stir fry it to bring the flavor out. Now I pour into the chicken broth into the shrimp. After we add the chicken broth, and now we have to cover up and make sure you turn the heat to high and let it boil again. And then once they start boiling, and turn the heat to super low and to steam it, to let the flavor of the shrimp come out into the soup. We're going to use it as for the wonton soup base. After 2 hours, and we take the wonton ground pork and shrimp and take it out, and we are ready for wrapping. Now this is the wonton skin that I got from a Japanese market from Mishiwa, and this wonton skin I like it because they are very thin and soft, and it's not that thick, so when I cook it and eat it, it's very delicious. If you want, you can take the whole thing out. I just put a half packet out and cover up with paper towel. You don't want to dry up, and then the rest you can put it back into the refrigerator. Just take one skin out, and then take the back of the spoon and to take a little bit of the meat and put it into the center of the wonton. What you can do is you can just, around the edge, you can just close it and just close it into another end like that. And like a yun bowl is like in the old time of China, we use this to pay as a money, called yun bowl. If you are lazy, you just don't want to do this fancy pattern, you can just cover up all the corner, just make a piece and dump it in there. So up to you. And this is kind of like homemade. It's not a fancy restaurant design. This is homemade dumpling. So you can just wrap around without water. You just close all the corner together and just drop it. And they have a multiple way to wrap wonton, but this is just lazy homemade wonton. So I just wrap and close all that and put it into close all the corner. Well, one pack of this wonton is like 30 of the wonton, and we will cook that in the hot water, and also we'll add to this noodle too. This is a special kind of Hong Kong noodle, and for mainly is serving with the wonton soup. Okay, let's let's do the cooking. Okay, I have some Chinese cabbage and to cook it with the soup to bring the shrimp. The soup is more sweet. So when we add the wonton, the vegetable can bring the sweetness to the flavor of the soup. The water start boiling, and you want to grab 1, 2, 3 and slowly slide the wonton from the side and drop it down. Don't fold it into the water, and otherwise you will hurt yourself. Just slide it down from the side, and the dumpling is sinking in the bottom right now. And once they are ready to well done, they will, coming up from the and coming up to the top. See some of them is full, is coming up now. Just stir around like that to make the boiling again. When you see the water start boiling again and they all coming up, it's not done yet. Okay, you want to add a little bit cold water to that to drop the temperature and make the wonton well done again. After you see the second time the water boiling again, you put second round the cold water. Okay, like 1/4 cup, and to make sure the pot is well done. Okay, now after you put 2 times the cold water, now it's ready. We can take it out and put it in a bowl. Now we start cooking this thin noodle, and make sure you take it out and separate that. You don't want to dump the whole thing, otherwise they will all mushy. And it's take like 30 seconds. Let me set up the time. Try to set that out. Just finish cooking the wonton thin noodle and put it in a bowl. And then now I put some Chinese cabbage on the side, on the inside the bowl. And now the next thing is to pour some of the shrimp chicken soup into the bowl, into the wonton. This is a final product that I made for the kimchi wonton soup. Thank you for joining me to make this wonderful recipe. And if you like my channel, please subscribe, like, and share. And stay tuned for more recipe. And I will see you next time. Bye!